Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Please give it up for Georgia Oatley, who opened for tonight. Thanks for coming out. My name is Xani, and I am on a tour. It's called the Finish Lines Tour, and this is the final show of my tour. I'm from Melbourne. Hands up, who else is absolutely exhausted from a massive year? And hands up, who's still got like heaps more energy to go? Well, great for you. It's been an epic year for me, so I thought, why not end the year with a really epic tour? So here we are, but this is the final one, so I'm really touched that you came out for it, and I'm really excited to end up here in Ghana, Adelaide. And thank you to Georgia for the beautiful acknowledgement of country. I echo her sentiments, and I make a commitment to be a useful ally in the continuous fight for treaty and treaties, which we have in Victoria on the way, which is very exciting. So here's hoping that we get there all around Australia. So, do you know that I released an album this year? It was called Keep Moving, and when I came to Adelaide Fringe earlier this year, I played music from my 2023 album, which was called An Inaccurate History of Electronic Dance Music. But tonight I thought I would play a lot of songs from my latest album and a few others thrown in. So, yeah, that's what's happening. So we're going to get started with this one. It's called 9 Times Out of 10, and it's from my Keep Moving album. Thanks for being here. Still here, got time to make it count. Tick things off lists, say it out loud. I'm here, but I'm not. I'm at the end. Right now, broken. I just pretend like you that everything's fine. Make plans, have dreams like we've got time. Plant trees from seeds, then watch them grow. With me, you won't. 9 times out of 10, you're my sanctuary, my wisdom. You're my shoulder, you're the arms I'm in. 9 times out of 10, of 10, yeah, can't be everything. You're the one place I can go to when I'm asking all the big questions. 9 times out of 10, of 10. We love plant trees and pass the time. One eye on the clock and one on your smile. Dip in just a bit to the shallow part. Jump out when it stings, drift apart. It's late, I leave, it feels too soon. My heart, my dreams stay with you. Always my light, now I see through. Without you, Thanks so much. So this next song, it's inspired by an experience that I had when I was first starting out in music. I had just been invited when I was very young to perform on stage with some musicians that I really looked up to. And anyway, so I got to the show, ready to get on the stage, and this guy, this musician that I really like, I looked up to him a lot. He introduced me on stage like this. He said, "And next up we have Xani. She's just like Andrew Bird, but with boobs." And I was very humiliated. And at first I was like, well, I mean, there are other violinists in the world other than Andrew Bird. I love Andrew Bird, but I don't think I sound like Andrew Bird. And secondly, everyone is going to be looking at my boobs. Now, I realise I'm coming in a bit hot with this story, but I'm going to share everything that is to know about me in this next little spiel, and then we can move on. But anyway, so I thought I'm going to reclaim this experience. So this instrumental is inspired by this, and I decided to call it A Cups because I have A cup size boobs. Thank you. Yes, and anyway, these A cup size boobs, they have absolutely no impact on my music making whatsoever. So here is A cups. A little song about A-cups. I'm just going to do a really quick survey. Hands up if so far things are going good. You're having a good night. And can I get a hands up for those who are like, actually, it's a bit mediocre so far? And anyone who's like, no, I don't like it. All right, 100%. Having a good time. Amazing. Please give it up for Marty, who's doing an incredible job on our sound tonight. I'm going to play a piece now that came out on an album that I put out in 2020. The album was called From the Bottom of the Well, and it was literally when I was feeling like I was at the very bottom of the well and the only way was up. But this is a song where I use the metaphor of birds. I'm not an avid bird watcher or anything like that, and I don't really know very much about birds, but someone told me that birds can fly further when they all fly together in the flock, and I thought that is a lesson that humans can really learn from. So this song is about that, and it's called Sun and Rain. Also, everything that I'm playing right now, it's live. I'm recording everything into a loop station, which I just gave a workshop on today, but it means that if I do make a mistake, you'll hear it over and over. Thank you very much. It's been a very epic year. I decided this year and last year that I wanted to have a crack at Europe and the UK. And so this year I got the chance to perform in a few incredible places, and one of which was Estonia. Has anyone been to Estonia? How amazing is it? Did you like it actually? Yeah, it really got me. Just incredible history and did you know that Estonia is one of the most digitally advanced countries on the planet? That's where all the startups go to start their tech businesses. And then it's got this medieval architecture and then the Soviet past as well. So that was incredible. And then I did a few other gigs, one in London and one in Berlin. So it's been really great to get to travel. I'm not telling you this just to brag, but I just thought I'd share a bit of what I've been up to this year. And also then I released this album, and it was a great opportunity for me to put out an album that was recorded all in my house. My husband, Christian, he's a guitarist and a recording engineer, and he helped me to record it. And then he mixed it as well, and we just did it all live, all using the loop station. It's something that I think it's an album that really captures what I try to do live. So I thought I would play the title track. This one is called Keep Moving, and it starts off with a brand new pedal of mine, which I want to show you all because it's pretty fun. This pedal is called the Onward, and it sounds like this. And then I'm going to launch into the song. Worth it. You never know what you're going to get. Thank you. Drinks break. Cheers. Yeah. Does anyone have any questions so far? Seriously. People sometimes do ask them. So now's your chance. Okay. I put it out there. See, now you ask a question. Now, what's your question? Oh, yes. Okay, what's your question? Oh, okay. So the first gig I had was at Carter Blau. Do you know this nightclub? Yeah, so this gig was amazing because I don't know if any of you are familiar with Philip Glass, a contemporary classical composer. Yeah. So I guess you could call them my support act. It wasn't that. It's just the order I was on later. But first came 8 pipers, like different types of bagpipes. 8 pipers performing Philip Glass in Carter Blau, which is a nightclub. So they were all positioned all around the different parts of the nightclub and playing really loud Philip Glass. And it was amazing. And then I went on doing my thing. And it was at midnight. It was epic. Yeah. So that's where I played. I've also played a few other spots in Berlin since then, but that was really the highlight. Great question. Thank you so much. Any other questions before I move on? Okay. No more questions. All right. So I'm going to share another little bit of info with you about things. When I was growing up, I was having a really in-depth conversation with my mum, and I just happened to ask her, Mum, if you had your time again, what would you change? And my mum loves me to bits, right? She does. I'm one of her favourite daughters. But she said, I wouldn't have had kids. They really took over my life. And I thought, whoa. Does that mean I don't have to have kids if I don't want to? And she's like, yeah, in fact, I highly encourage it. Anyway, I'm just one of those people that has never had the urge to have my own kids. I love working with kids. I teach primary school age kids how to play the violin, and I think they're my kind of people. They just want to be inspired constantly, and they want to grow and learn, and that's all I want to do in life. So I love kids, but I just don't want my own. Yeah, crazy. And so anyway, I went back to uni a couple of years ago as a mature age student, and I decided to go on campus to study gender studies because I wanted to check out what was happening in feminism amongst young people. So there I was studying with 18-year-olds. And one of the assignments we had was to write our own feminist manifesto. And I decided to bring my decision not to have children into my manifesto. And so I wrote a manifesto that is a letter to my daughter, who I'll never have. And I've put it into a song. So this one is called Dear Daughter, and it's my imagining of, a feminism of the future. So there you go. We went there. And this one is also off my album, Keep Moving. Thank you so much. So I have 2 songs left. Please give it up again for Marty for doing our sound. And to Georgia Oatley for opening. A few years ago, I went into a church because anyone can go in. You can just go in. They don't check. And I was like, oh my gosh, these hymns, they're so beautiful. I love them. They're so gorgeous. I'm an atheist and I don't get any hymns. So I decided to write my own atheist hymns. And I thought that I would dig them out and share one of them with you. Are you ready for this? So I wrote a couple. I wrote a hymn to women. I wrote a hymn for atheists. And then this is my hymn for the earth. And it goes like this. Will change. Warm people, they will freeze. Cold people, they'll burn up. Small people will stretch with time. Believers, they'll find out. Doubters will believe. Killers make new life. Livers crumble, see. She's gonna start again. We'll all be new moons, making tides go out and in, and out and in, and out and in. When all of us are changed, earth will let us back in. We'll be trees and we'll be wind, blowing around the seeds that blossom into trust, flower into light, into tolerance and faith that this time we'll get it right. I believe in earth, she'll throw us off in rage the moment she pretended like we could really change. Ooh, oh, I believe in her. She's gonna throw us off. We'll fall into the dark. Then the change will come. Then the change will come. Thank you. That was all Marty. Marty, thank you. You really went hymnal there and I felt it. Thank you. I have one more song left. I thought, you know what, why not finish the year by releasing some more music? So last week I released a little EP and it featured 3 versions of the same song. And this piece of instrumental music is called Happy Endings, which was a title that I gave to this piece well before I knew that there was another way to take that title. But I'm sticking with it. Anyway, I want to tell you very quick. Do you have time for one more quick story? Okay. So this year I had the great pleasure of opening for the one and only legendary John Cale. Does anyone know who John Cale is? If you don't, he had a band with Lou Reed called Velvet Underground. And anyway, he's like 83 and he toured to Australia up in Sydney and I got to open. And I performed and then I went into the foyer after my set and then was out there selling some merch. And then I came back on stage and John Cale's manager was looking at me very concerned and so was the stage manager. And I was like, oh my God, what's happened? He's about to go on. And his manager said to me, John Cale wants a word with you. And I thought, I'm in trouble. I probably played too long. I broke some of his gear. I played the wrong stuff. Just suck it up. Go in and see John Cale and receive his wisdom and learn from it, Xani. Get in there. Anyway, I then realised that what was happening is that the manager was like, John Cale wants to ask Xani to go on stage and play a song with him, but the stage manager is like, we don't have enough DIs. I can't plug her in. And I looked at the stage manager and was like, please make this happen for me. This is my dream. And so the manager said, go in and chat to John Cale first. So I went in and this is the conversation that ensued. I walked in. I said, hello, I'm Xani. And he said, hello, I'm John Cale. I was like, yes, I know this. And he said, it sounds like you've got ears. And I said, And he said, how would you like to get on stage and take a risk with me? And I was like, I would love that, John Cale. And then he said, this song's in D minor. You'll be right. Anyway, I got up on stage to play with him. It was in D minor for a little bit, and then it went on a whole bunch of other keys, and I was like, it would have been great to get this intel. But anyway, it was a riveting experience. And the reason I'm telling this story is that I have been doing some of these really special supports lately, and I've been performing this piece, Happy Endings. And after the show, a lot of people came up and said, where can I find this piece? And I'd recorded it before, but in different get-ups when I used to play with the Twox, if anyone remembers the Twox. And so then I thought, you know what, I'm going to re-record it under Xani, and I'm going to give you 3 versions. One's an acoustic violin version, one's an electronic dance music version, and the other is a live version with a drummer, because I can never understand which or decide which genre I am in. So now you can choose your own adventure. And just to make things even more complicated, tonight I'm going to be performing a mixture. So thank you so much for being here tonight. I've been Xani. Thanks for coming, Adelaide. Thanks for being my last stop. If you would like to come and see me, I do have some vinyl copies of the album, and I also have some CDs as well. But yeah, any last questions or words? Just play your song. All right. This is Happy Endings. Thanks so much again, and enjoy this last song. Thank you so much. I've been Xani. Thank you so much to the Wheaty for having me. Thank you so much to Emily Tulloch for having me and making the workshop happen today. Georgia Oatley. See you next year.